deployed.
In position for deployment.
Connected to the Advent network through one of their facilities in this area was left exposed by a Resistance hacker during a previous intrusion attempt. We think it may be possible to recover data critical to the aliens' latest operation and stop their progress, but we'll have to move fast. Advent is already working to close the connection. Remove enemy forces from the area, lock it down, and recover that data. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Me dirijo a la posición indicada. Por aquí tengo a unos enemigos en grupo. Moving out. Move.
I can cover it.
¡Nos han localizado! ¡Vigilad los flancos! ¿Eso es todo? Órdenes confirmadas, en marcha. Blanco eliminado.
Good copy. Moving on target.
A righteous strike!
Orders confirmed. On the move. Advent troops here. Accessing system.
Access granted.
to Overwatch. I'll get him next time. Yes, I am the
¡Enemigos en movimiento! ¡Nos flanquean! Posición confirmada. ¡Todos a cubierto! I strike for my people!
Taken care of.
On the move!
Their true colors show through.
Queda claro. Got it covered.
Moving out.
I will sense any disturbance.
Menace 1-5. The Advent network is almost entirely locked down. We're running out of time. Get to that terminal.
We are nearly there.
Commander, we have confirmation of the exposed access point.
Closing on target position now. Infiltrating their system.
Access granted.
Infiltration in progress. We're good to go.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Afirmativo, en camino. Baja confirmada.
Okay. Moving to Overwatch.
I'll keep a watchful eye.
Okay. Got some admin here.
Ni de cerca.
That's affirmative. Throw a grenade!
Feel the power of the Templars!
Overwatch. Oh, come on!
The Elders pursue me!
¡Sufro daños serios! We put our soldiers through a lot. They'll need time to deal with these issues when we get back. heading to that location.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're still not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
En marcha las coordenadas designadas. Daño negativo.
Target eliminated.
¡Los tengo encima!
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Voy hacia ese lugar. Asunto resuelto.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Even now, our enemy lurks in the shadows, plotting to destroy all we have built, to return us to the chaos of the old world. Only together can we oppose them. United in the Elders' love for us, we shall prevail, no matter the cost.
Glad to see our troops finding success in the field. It's good for the entire crew's morale.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Mental fatigue starts to impact our soldiers' tactical effectiveness when they don't have a chance to rest. We should give them a few days off to recover if we can manage it.
There's been plenty of gripes about my flying, but I don't see anybody else stepping up, other than the autopilot.